Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about how to implement port securing on your server. Now, depending on the program you're running, the port that it uses to communicate can vary. Port number being used to communicate varies. Some common ports that you'll see in networking is port 22 being used for SSH, port 23 being used for Telnet, port 80 being used for HTTP or web traffic, and port 53 being used for DNS. If you want to check the status of your ports, you can use the command netstat, which stands for net status. And that gives us a lot of information, not necessarily exactly what we are looking for. Now, that gave us a lot of information that was hard to read when compared to the new counterpart to netstat, which is SS. So if we did ss-ltp, we can see that it gives us, this gives us a lot more detail. For example, I can see that SSH is open. I can see that HTTP is enabled. Now there is a there is a port listening tool that's not installed by default that is really useful called nmap, and we can install it real quick by doing sudo apt install nmap. Spell right. No. Now, nmap means network mapping. So if we'll do nmap localhost, we get a more user-friendly version of what we just saw, because here we can actually see the port number that's being used and what it's running on that port. Port 22 SSH, for example, or port 80 HTTP, for example. Now, let's say you want to block a specific port for security reasons. You would use your firewall for that. Using a firewall, you can allow or deny traffic on certain ports. Your firewall options in Linux is what's called the uncomplicated firewall. So you would do sudo UFW for uncomplicated firewall, UFW status, and right now it's inactive, and it's inactive because we have not set it up yet. So let's do a quick test of it. And right now, looking at our public view of our website, all web traffic is allowed, so we'll refresh the site just to prove it, but we can deny traffic on HTTP port 80 using the uncomplicated firewall. Now, a word of caution, whatever you do not block port 22 or SSH. Because if you do, you will not be able to get back into your server. I have done this before, and it's not fun. So do not block port 22. Now you simply just type in sudo ufw deny http, and now sudo ufw enable y for yes. Now it says that firewall is active enabled, and what we will do is we will check the status here first. It says it's active, and we have port 80 deny from anywhere. Now to test it out, we will go back to our web page, and we do shift reload page, and as you can see, it's just sitting there spinning. Now to turn the allow back on, it's simply sudo ufw allow http, and it should be instantaneous. So let's check the status here, and we'll come back to the web page and refresh the page, and it instantly reloads. So right now we have the firewall on, and HTTP is explicitly allowed. For safety reasons, since we're not really doing anything else with here, we're going to turn firewall off. And see, it says next time it restarts, it's going to be turned. And so we'll do a status check of it, and it shows as inactive. That's it for today, everyone. Please like and hit the subscribe button down below so you know next time I release a video, and leave a comment down below of other videos you would like for me to do in the future. Thank you, everyone.